I've been so impressed with Bennedict Mathurin this whole entire playoff run. He's in a role where if he makes mistakes, he's not guaranteed minutes in the second half. Also, the touches he gets from game to game is pretty much unknown. He has a very small window to establish a rhythm and impact the game. He has struggled at times because of that. He's a player who will make mistakes. He also deserves to make mistakes. He's only 22. However, he's in a role where he can't afford to make mistakes, or that leash gets tightened. And despite that, he's making an impact on the biggest stage. He has swung multiple games this postseason, and you can see the star traits flash before your eyes. First off, he's elite at drawing fouls. 4.3 free throws attempted per game in the playoffs in just 16.4 minutes. But also the three-level shot making, floaters, off the dribble threes and twos, step backs, euro steps from anywhere. You name it, he has it in his bag. But also his buy-in defensively. He has taken on tough assignments at times and battled. He's not known as a defender, falls asleep off ball at times, but he has bought in and deserves credit for that and his hustle and effort. He's a threat to create for himself at any point in time. 7 seconds on the shot clock. It's all up to him to create something. OKC is willing to give this shot up deep too. Most players aren't comfy in this spot. Mathurin, it doesn't matter. His confidence allows him to trust any shot he takes from anywhere. Another star trait he has, irrational confidence. Remember his infamous LeBron James quote, "I don't think anybody is better than me. LeBron is going to have to show me he's better than me." And one of the reasons why they ended up losing game 2 was the minutes without Tyrese Haliburton, -11 in the plus-minus category. And then in game 3, a +8 in those same minutes. Why? Well, because of shots like this. They are down by 4. McConnell cooks Case and Wallace, sets up Mathurin. These types of shots are game-changing. Initially, when I watched it live, I was questioning why he pump faked. I was a little bit upset, but I think that was actually on purpose. It's Alex Caruso closing out, one of the best in the league at affecting shooters on closeouts. That pump fake really froze him, and the reason I say it was on purpose is because look, he goes up immediately, and immediately after, while Caruso's hands are down. Small details like that go a long way versus this amazing OKC defense. Also, let me know, do you think that pump fake was on purpose, or was he just indecisive in that moment? This was another small adjustment from the Pacers in game 3, pushing the pace, getting out in transition, and scoring. But also, Obi Toppin finding a cutting lane and knowing this aggressive defense will sell out on him, not challenging a great rim protector. In Chet, the Pacers did a great job having another cutting player after the first initial cut. Shout out Mathurin for recognizing the opening and being available for Toppin so he doesn't have to force up a tough contested 2. How about his fourth quarter run? 3 straight buckets when the team was trailing. High stakes, high pressure situation. He could care less. He forces Case and Wallace to run into the screen, slows up and hits a wicked right to left spin move. Now Williams is out of position. He takes advantage, seeking body contact, going up and through it and hitting the floater. He's shooting 50% on floaters during this playoff run. It's one of his most reliable shots while driving. Still down by 4 points. Of course, he's the guy taking over. Great execution on the screen. Has Jalen Williams trailing him. But look at all this traffic stopping here. You say, no way he's scoring. Well, he elevates. Notice he keeps the ball high to avoid the strip, and then he opts for the left-hand finish, the scoop layup. Very tough finish, and somehow, someway, he got it done. Are you kidding me? And then the icing on the cake, they're down by 1 point after a stop. They're pushing the pace. TJ McConnell is like, okay, he's hot. Let me get him the rock. And immediately he sees the drop coverage from Chet, and he pulls up on his strong side like it's nothing. Do you guys understand the type of big boy balls you have to have to shoot that so effortlessly and confidently. And guess what? From that moment on, the Pacers never trailed again. Last thing I want to mention in this video before I end it is he has another star trait. Did you guys notice throughout this video, he doesn't play at one speed. He mixes it up. He has that decel in his toolbox. He can go from super duper fast to slow it down and finish a layup. You get what I'm saying? But that really allows him to be an effective pick and roll player, ISO player as well, shot creator, things of that nature. Overall, the point is, he was the MVP of that game. You could have an argument for TJ McConnell, but I think it was Bennedict. He was so crucial. And secretly, he is a star in the making. And casually, because the Indiana Pacers are so deep, they just have him in a bench role. It just goes to show you how talented this team is, and they still deserve respect from the media. I see people saying on social media this would be the greatest upset of all time, and I'm like, yo, the Pacers have been ridiculous in the second half of the season. The media acted like this was going to be a breeze for the Oklahoma City Thunder, but if you paid attention, everyone knew Indiana would give them their best shot. That's all I got. Let me know your thoughts below in the comment section.